Hey yo, hello everyone. Hello people on reality and hello people on YouTube. First of all, apologize for yesterday. As you can hear, my throat is still not in the best condition, but at least I can be heard now. Like at least it can produce noises. So, I guess it got better. Yeah. No idea. Yesterday when I woke up, I just felt like kinda unwell. It was like not super unwell, but I can't really speak, and then my voice is like in terrible condition, and I feel like it would not be very ideal if I insist on streaming and then kind of like provide not very good stream. So yeah, better to take some rest. And today I feel like it got better. Yeah, so mostly yesterday I was just like stayed completely silent and work on my own stuff. And I'm glad it feels a lot better today. I mean, at least I can yap a bit again. I might not be streaming for super long today. It might be better to let my voice rest a little bit still, and hopefully next week I will get better. So not to worry too much. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, as I set the title, yeah, when I was thinking like, okay, what's the title for today's stream, and I started to think about maybe starting from next week onwards, because we are stepping into like mid-August already. And I was thinking about I gotta prepare a little bit for school to start, and also it's approaching to the submission of my thesis, and they are getting more and more stuff to work on. So I was thinking a little bit like the future planning of the coming weeks, like how will streaming go. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I didn't come to really like a solid conclusion yet, but what I was currently having in my mind is I do think I have to pay a little more focus on balancing my life and also my health. I don't know, I think I have mentioned this before, that for a very long while in my life I don't really have to plan very ahead, because things just happen really naturally, and it kind of like yeah, like after one thing that I've done, just naturally the other thing happened, and then I just like keep going on. And then I don't really have to, as I said, think about how do I manage life in general, because my family will be taking care of me, and then kind of like school, friends, family, most of the stuff just like again happen really naturally and in a very good way. So they're like for a very long while in my life I don't really have to worry or think about things in general very thoroughly. Baradam, hello. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you had a really great day. Yeah, what was I saying again? And yeah, starting to, I don't know, getting into this age, like there are more stuff in your life that you have to take care of, and then it's kind of like you also have to take care of your body as well. It's not that like I just feel it solidly that I was no longer that teenager that I can just like sleep whenever I want, and then I just like not sleeping for one night and still feel super energetic the other day, and then like I can just like eat all the junk food I want, and I don't care about any stuff, but I still can like live very healthily. I think it was the privilege we have when we were young. But like as I grow older, like year by year, I just feel like your body does age. And then I just feel like there are stuff that if I do not pay extra attention to take care of it, it would just show. Like if I don't take care of my body, it would just show, and then it would just like have different signs to warn me that yeah, there are some signals that you have to pay a little bit extra attention to. And then yeah, so it comes to my mind that previously there are so many things that I don't really have to take care of, and things are still working fine. But I just feel like, yeah, as you are getting older, I just feel like you have to treat your body better as well. Hope you're feeling a little bit better today. Yes, I do. I mean, now I can at least speak. I don't know why, but yesterday when I woke up, my throat was just like, I don't know, I can't really speak. I was not feeling super unwell, like I was not having like fever or whatsoever. But I just like, I can't really talk. And then I feel like, yeah, I mean, I can still do a stream, but I was thinking like, even I do one, it might not be in the best, like, like I might not be able to bring the best outcome as well for the stream. Like the content itself might not be the best as well. And I was thinking like, rather than that, maybe it might be good to take a break and then let my body recover a bit, and then in the next stream we have a better one. Yeah, so that's happened yesterday. So yesterday I was simply just like staying completely silent by myself, and then still working on my thesis. I mean, as you can hear, like today the voice is still not the best, but at least I can talk. So I just can't control, but I have to yap a bit again. Yeah, so basically that's what happened. So I really apologize for disappearing yesterday. And then yeah, what I was talking just now was a little bit about the planning in future stream, and also a little bit of like, I don't know, reflection or maybe overthinking again. Because yeah, I was really thinking about how bodies nowadays are really sending signals to force you to take good care of it. I still remember vividly when I was like during my high school, I really like I can really do whatever I want. Like if I just feel like I have the mood to stay overnight and I just don't want to sleep, maybe I just want to play video games or like binge watch movies or like some, I don't know, manga, anime. I can just like watch the whole season in one night, and then I can still be super active and hyper the other day, and things are really normal. Like I might have to sleep, take a nap the other day, but just as long as I take a nap, things are completely fine. But now, if I stay up very, very late, in one night, maybe I have to, get through a deadline maybe, or study for final exams or stuff. If I just stayed up really late the previous night, the other day will be miserable. My face will be super swollen, and then my brain is not functioning. My mood will be terrible, and then everything was just like very bad, and there will be like pimples popping out, And then even I sleep for like maybe over 12 or 13 hours the other day, my body still not be able to like recover fully. I think like not sleeping for one night takes me, I don't know, 2 to 3 nights to recover nowadays. And yeah, just like I can feel the transition. And yeah, the other thing was like, yeah, about like eating as well. I still remember so vividly, like in my high school, usually there would be like some societies maybe, and then during maybe once in a while they will have like food party and stuff. Either there'll be like potluck or we'll be ordering like takeaways, and then for example like we'll be ordering like those like party packages, like it was like really a lot of food, like feeding the whole village. And then there'll be like a lot of food, and then usually the lunch session, is like not very long. So by the end of the lunch session, when the bell rings and then we have to get back to the classroom, there might be a lot of food left. And then usually I am the one, imagine like I am not the super, tall and strong or like very bulky person. But like back in the days, I really eat a lot. I was like, I don't know, I ate like a cow. Like I was like constantly in hunger. And then, those kind of like KFC chicken bucket? I think I can finish the whole bucket in one go. And then nowadays, no, no longer. I just feel like I can't even imagine how was I able to do that back in the days. And, Ayo, Cookie, hello, welcome to stream. Thank you for the cookie, you're so sweet. Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, and then I just feel like it is actually magical, kinda, because I didn't mentally think about how my body just like do the transitions itself. But like as I grow up, things are just like different. And now if I eat things like kinda oily or like fried stuff, maybe, or like heavy seasoning stuff, the other day, again, there would be like pimples popping out on my face. So, like, for a very long while now, I barely eat like oily or like heavily salted or like sugary stuff already, because like my body would just show it. And then I just kind of feel very bloated, or like I just don't feel well. And then I have to pay extra attention to my intake. But previously, when I was like small, I just like eat whatever I want. I can eat the whole chocolate bar in one go, like after lunch or like after a meal. And then, yeah, I like back in the days, like I just can eat whatever I want. And then I recently I saw a reel. It's like growing up is that previously your constraint was like financial constraint, because whenever you go to like a snack shop, you want to inhale the entire snack shop, and then you just want to consume everything you want. But as you grow up, now you have the money, but then you have other constraints. You have your body to take care. So yeah, it just reminds me like no matter which stage we are at in our life, there are constantly constraints. Just like they might differ as you grow up, but you can never just do whatever you want. Don't put too much strain on it today either. Take good care of yourself properly. Thank you, bye. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't plan to stream for super duper long today, but I do miss you guys, so yeah. So I still want to talk a bit. I think yeah, this is also the thing I have been thinking about, like about streaming and about how streaming should go when the semester started, because like yeah, we were talking about bodies, right? There's another thing. I have no idea. Have I spoken about that before? But I have that skin problem, which is like not again, not very severe. I have all sorts of like problems, like little problems here and there, but neither of them are really severe. But they just suddenly pop out if they want to, like if they have the mood to. So one of them is the skin problem I have, which is called eczema, which is like I think it's like something related to your immune system, and then if you have stress or if you like are allergic to some sort of things, like the cause of it is like in large spectrum. So I, I still do not know what is the actual cause of it, but just like whatever triggers it, it would just happen. Previously, when I was living in Hong Kong, because the weather was like super hot and humid, so I was like constantly suffering from it. Because whenever it was like in summer or like spring season, the weather was like very hot and humid, so kind of like there would be constantly some sweat coated on your skin, and then that would just like make your skin very itchy, and then I kind of scratch it, and then there might be wounds, like, and then after the wounds they dry, and then they got like, I don't know how to say that in English, but like the wounds when they have blood, and then after they dry, and then there are some like black dry stuff, and then you know what I mean. And then when they start to recover, they got dry, but they will feel itchy again. And then you kind of want to peel them off, and then after you peel them off, they will be like more severe, and then they will start bleeding again. And then this just like a vicious cycle and just keep going on and on and on. So usually during summer and spring seasons, my eczema was like the worst. But will it be better when it comes to winter and autumn? Not really, because now the weather becomes super dry, and this is also triggering eczema as well. Because if the weather is dry, and then your skin will just kind of be super tensed, and because they will be stretching. Hello Luna, hello, welcome to stream. Thank you for liking, thank you. So yeah, the skin will be like super dry, and then it kind of like triggers the itch again, and then I can't control myself, but started scratching it, and then it will hurt again, and then it will bleed again, and the wounds will come out again. So I love the eyes. Thank you. I love them as well. The fact is, I actually got the lenses really a long while ago. I think like 2 years ago, and then I never saw them again. So like I think this is the only pair of lenses I got from the Reality app, and I have been using it since then and forever. Because they are really pretty, you know? Yeah, and so like living in Hong Kong was like in weather wise, it was like a huge torture to me, because like I was like constantly scratching and then bleeding and then super itchy, and then it was like my arms and my legs are like a lot of areas are blackened. But things are like yeah, I did visit the doctor before, but like the only thing he could do was like give me some meds. If I feel super itchy, I can take the meds that might soothe a little bit. And then there are also some external lotion kind of medicine thing that you can put on your skin that helps soothing it a little bit again. But the roots can never be dealt. Like these are just like some temporary thing to stop the itch. So like I was like living in this like very, I don't know, I can't really find the root, so it's not really solvable, but I've been living like this for a very long time. And until I come to the UK, and magically this thing just disappeared. But like I think it's really because of the weather. It's like kinda not as humid here, in the UK it was like super windy, and so it's kind of like whenever like even if it rains a lot, the other day or like even the evening, the weather was like kind of dry again. So it really helps my skin. So after coming to UK for a long while, my eczema just seems to disappear already, and I was like really happy. And I was thinking like, yeah, yeah, like I no longer have to be bothered by this anymore. But then, whenever exam seasons are approaching, and whenever there are deadlines or there are something that happen, it's really magical. That's why I said the body was, is that whenever something happen, that before my mind knows that I have to be anxious about that, or before I intentionally think about, okay, there are something approaching and I might have to start worrying about it, my eczema has just come out. Like my body just like random places starting to get very itchy, and then I start scratching again, and then I know that, let me think about that. What's coming? And then why am I talking about this? Is that I think about 2 or 3 days ago, yeah, I started scratching my right arm again. And then I was thinking like, okay, why? And then I just realized, okay, I guess it's because like my body is kind of like realizing I have to submit the thesis very soon, and then it just kind of feel like, I don't know, it might not be only the thesis itself, but also like a mixture of a lot of stuff. The anxiety of the coming school year in general, I guess. I'm not sure that I mentioned that, but like the coming year will be my first year of officially being a PhD student. So, and I have been working for this path for like, I don't know, for a really long while. I think since my final year in my undergrad, and I was starting to be determined that I kind of want to lock into this path towards the academia in my life. And then I was like working for years on that, and then like keep studying very hard for many many nights, and eventually like step by step I'm finally here. It really means a lot to me to be finally, getting there. And but the thing is, like when I am finally here, like all of a sudden I just feel like I'm so insufficient. Because when I look into all the PhD candidates before, when I was not one, I really admire them, and I was feeling like, oh, they are so cool, like they know a lot of stuff, and they're doing cool stuff, and then their research was like, oh, amazing. And then I like they have set it like the standard of doing research in a very very high bar, and I was always appreciating and looking very up to them. But when I'm finally on this page, that now I'm in this position, and then like when I start to doing my own research, and then getting more collaboration with like profs, and maybe teaching some classes as well, all of a sudden I just feel super small and super unprepared. I just feel like it's impossible. It's impossible. I am now at the position with those people that I look up to previously, and I just feel so unreal. And like I always know that I will be getting into this spot eventually, because I'm like walking every day and then step by step. I know if I keep going forward, eventually I'll be here. But still, when the day actually comes, I just feel still very unprepared. But I also tell myself like, I know, there will never be a day that you will be, sufficient, because like you just learn as you're working on it, and then you just learn day by day. You just keep improving. There'll never be a day that you'll be truly satisfied, because if there is one day that you are truly satisfied, then you don't have the motivation to keep going on anymore. And I do know that, I do understand that, but like still sometimes when you're kind of, you know, biased, or like somewhat irrational, or somewhat more emotional, you'll be thinking like, yeah, stressful. Yeah. So thesis is one of the stuff. Expectation is another stuff, and also there will be more roles I'll be carrying in the future year, because I've kind of committed to a few stuff in like in different positions. So one of them is like there is like a society of stuff. I'll be helping with like translation, which is the very very first time I do it. It's like kind of translating English to Chinese. I've never done that, and I do think that my English has like improved a little bit since streaming. Back in the days, like there are lots of words just cannot come to my mind when I want to express something. So I think really, speak more helps a lot. But again, that was like a very very first time I do translation stuff, so I was like really anxious about that. And I like, in my spare time, I sometimes listen to broadcasts these days. I never did it before, because I always think like broadcasts are like really boring. I'm more like a visual person, so like I enjoy more like watching dramas, movies, musicals, animes, like those kind of stuff. Or like even reading. I love like reading manga, books. Like I'm more like a visual kind of person. Like I love traveling, taking pictures, drawing. So like listening to broadcasts is like barely the stuff I'll be doing in my spare time. Like if I have spare time. Wait, what would you do when he said yes would go? What do you mean? So first of all, define the he. Who is he? Is he like your boyfriend or whatever? Or is he just like a friend? Or is he your father? The similar reference I heard was like, sorry for not understanding the joke. The similar reference I heard was like from another drama series, was like, okay, if I have like 2 concert tickets, will you go with me? Or like, yeah, another related one was like from Hong Kong, like a very typical, no, sorry, and it's typical, the words, but like a very iconic, yeah, um, drama series. Or was that a movie? I actually forgot. It was like, yeah, if I have 2 boats tickets, will go with me. And yeah, I think that was the plot, that one of them is going to migrate to another place, and then that was like the final scene was like the boy inviting the girl to go with him. But like, love stories in dramas are always very romantic and eye-catching. I'm not saying that these might not happen in real life. Okay, what was I saying again? I forgot. Oh yeah, I was saying that God. I was saying that I will be taking a lot of roles in the next year. And yeah, the translation job is one of them. And another thing is yeah, taking a role in organizing a conference. I'm not sure. I think I somehow have mentioned about that before. Whatever. So yeah, That was another role I am currently taking. And I think I've mentioned like socializing is the worst of my abilities. But somehow I think staying alive in the academia, it just kind of forced me to do it. That like every day when I go to school, or like, hi Jennifer, welcome to stream, hello. Like every day when I have to stay alive in the campus, I just have to get interactions with all sorts of people. When I have to attend a conference, there are people that just like come over for small talks, and then you have to like introduce yourselves again, what the field you're currently working on, what projects you guys might be, overlapping, and then discussing a little bit. And then when you just like bump into random, maybe your colleagues in your department, then maybe you have to, get a little chit chat again. And especially, I'm not only staying in academia, but also in like a British, culture, academia. So that like small talk is even more prevalent here, and I really have to get used to it. I think having get myself more immersed here for how many years I've been stayed here for already. I think currently 3 years, approaching. Yeah, approaching 3 years already. I think I can finally say I'm not scared of this anymore. Like I'm not scared or terrified by small talks anymore. I can't say that I am already like I have already gotten used to it, not even close. But I can say that I am not terrified by it. Like when someone come over and just randomly say something, I think now I can finally respond to it in a natural way, in a more natural way. But before I would just like feel super terrified, and then like before my brain is able to translate the stuff I want to respond, at first I have to translate what he or she is actually saying or like referring to, and then I have to process in my mind, and I have to brain and then my brain will like generate a series of reaction potential candidates of sentences that I can respond, and then I have to choose the best one that like not very offensive, or like kind of like showing I'm friendly, or maybe be a little bit of funny. And then after selecting that particular sentence, I have to translate that into English again, and then I have to say it out, and then I have to kind of like roll my tongue to make sure the first syllable I get like spoken out of my mouth is like not wrong. So there are too many things to get involved in a small talk. So small talk is actually not small. They are too complicated behind that. But I guess now it's kind of like the my how can I say it? Like in my Chinese and my English language system is kind of like getting more and more immersed together. Like now I don't really need the translation process, unless those are the words that I barely use in my daily life, and I might have to take a while to think about that. So maybe some specific medical terms, or some idioms, or something that we barely use in our daily conversation, then I might have to okay, pause a little bit and I think, are there something related in another language system to refer to the things that I want to say it here. But otherwise, I think now my brain can like directly speak out my mind. Yeah, which is a really good improvement. So now when I'm involved in small talks, I don't need that translation process anymore, and that really saves me a lot of time. Okay, why am I here? Yes, yeah, I was talking about socializing. And yeah, I was talking about the roles I'm taking in the next year. So yes, that conference thing is one of the things. And then also there are like my thesis, and also there are two other projects I'm currently working on. So there are actual boring and technical stuff that I have to work on as well. And then I have like more classes to teach for the coming year. I think there are per week there are 5 temporarily, because the timetable might be adjusted when the semester actually started. But now I think there are already 5, yeah, per week. And then the first semester I'll be teaching like 2 subjects, and the second term there will be 1. And then in the meantime I have to prepare for stuff again. Yeah. So yeah, these are the things that whenever when the semester actually started, they would just happen directly. Time does not wait. I don't really have time to get myself prepared or like mentally prepared, and then kind of like encouraging myself like, this is the start of the semester, I have to work hard. No, time does not wait. It just starts straight, and then I have to get directly into the routine again. So I think I have to start mentally preparing myself kind of more advanced before. And now currently it's like approaching to the mid-August. I will, so basically the brief timeline will be happening in future. The very beginning of September, I'll have to submit my thesis, and then somewhere in mid September, I will have my oral examination. So I have to kind of like defend my thesis to some examiners, and then they will discuss in the exam board if I am allowed to proceed to my PhD studies. So kind of I have to wait the decision, and then after that week or so, I'll receive the decision, and then I have to kind of like apply for the visa. So I have to extend the visa to stay in the UK, and then I have to do those kind of stuff. And then afterwards, starting from October, the semester will be officially starting, and then all the stuff I just mentioned will just like naturally started. So this is, I think, a good time to start planning ahead. Planning was never my thing. As I said in earlier the stream, for a very, very long while in my life, I never had to plan for anything. Like, things just naturally happen. And even I don't plan, even I didn't care about anything, nothing bad really happened. Even if I do not plan about like how in future, should I kind of like develop, or like which path should I get committed to, I just feel like things just naturally happen. When I finished a degree, just kind of like just very naturally I started application for another one, and then I proceed, and then I just proceed, and then this just keep on and on and on. And then be it like all the stuff in my life, my parents are always taking good care of me. My friends are really nice. There's nothing bad happening around, and I was so blessed, and I'm so grateful for everything happened. But the consequence is, I never had the actual lesson to really take care of my life and to actually plan ahead, or to have kind of like carry the responsibility to take good care of myself. And I think this is actually a very good time, to try to be a more responsible adult, So yeah. And like I think I've spoken about this before as well. I think streaming is really helping me to plan ahead, because now we kind of like we need we need to have a consensus in kind of like a timetable or stuff for the coming week or like a coming month. We kind of like, it's no longer just like I want to appear or I want to disappear, but like kind of like a commitment. So it just kind of like really helps me to think a little bit more about future. So yeah, this is what I was thinking when I was like, like foreseeing how chaotic life would be in 1 month or in 2 months time. And as I said, I never want streaming only to be like a seasonal, Hobbit. No, is that Hobbit? This is Hobbit, right? Why do I feel like Hobbit sound like a term of like from the Lord of the Rings or something? Is it habit? Oh no, habit is like practice, right? Oh god, English is suddenly not working in my mind again. Whatever, yeah, you know what I mean. Like I don't, I don't want streaming to be, only some entertainment seasonal whenever it's summer, and then whenever I have a break and then I want to do it, I just do it. I kind of want it to be something that I can. I do mean habit? No, is habit something. Habit is something we do in a regular basis, some practice and stuff, right? But habit is something you do it because you like it. It's kind of like, for example, you enjoy doing sports, or doing art, or doing music. Those are your habits, right? I don't know. This is often happening on me. Like, there are some words. They might be right, but like after I say it out loud, it just feels really weird, and it just feels wrong. My God, my God, why are you speaking so hard? And I always like make fun of myself with my dad, and when I was talking to him about how was life being like studying abroad, I just feel like it seems that now you kind of like develop another language, and you kind of like you get more fluent in both languages, like your mother tongue in a foreign language. But I just always tell my dad, no, that is actually not the case. Now I'm like I'm not bilingual. Like I'm like, the bi is not bi but like bye. I'm like I have neither of them right now. Like I can't speak Chinese and I can't speak English. No, but is that, yeah, like when I say hobbit, it just sounds weird. Oh god, wait, I think I have to find a dictionary. I'm not joking. You know, learning is a lifelong thing. You learn things every day. Wait. Oh god, wait. Oh no, it's not hobbit, it's hobby. Hobby. Oh my god. It's hobby. Yes. Oh god, I learned it. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, English lesson with me, guys. So, a hobby is a regular activity that a person does for fun, joy, or relaxation during their free time. It is not a job and it does not pay money. People choose hobbies because they like them. God. Such a simple word. Why can I confuse them? Hello, Ram. Hello. You just entered a very right point when I just finished embarrassing myself. Yeah. Yeah. Because I forgot the word hobby. Yeah, finally I'm making sense. I'm glad. I have been talking about nonsense for like 45 minutes already. What a great news! It is awful. I have to wake up so early. No, don't. You know what, guys? I am. Yeah, I was like yapping for entirely 45 minutes that I am seriously planning that we might have to reschedule our streaming in future for a couple of reasons. First, I was thinking about the time zone problem seriously because I feel like there are the majority of people watching the streams that have to wake up really early, and I don't really want that to happen. I mean, you guys are really kind, and then you guys are always saying that, yeah, come here, I wake up early to watch you, but I know I want you guys to sleep. Oh, God. Yes, thank you, Barathon, for letting the whole world know it now. That, you know what? That's called creativity. I think I have to write the like Komeini dictionary by myself. You know what? In future, that will be replacing the Cambridge dictionary. Wait, are you serious? Today is Sunday, isn't it? You have school early in the morning for Sundays?
Hey, bad school. Quit. Go quit it.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, the time zone problem is only one of the reasons. Another reason I'm thinking about is exactly what I was saying previously, because my semester will be starting soon as well. Oh yeah, I think you did mention about that. A random Friday, right? Like the 7th of August. I remember you appearing in the stream and saying once like your school will be starting in a random a random Friday for one day. Yeah, yeah. I mean, building a better lifestyle is actually good. Like a more consistent and healthier lifestyle, sleeping early, waking early, and then enjoying the peaceful morning when everyone else is still sleeping, and enjoying a little bit of your free time. It's actually very ideal. You know, waking up very feeling super energetic and then making yourself a really nice breakfast, having some me time, and then take good care of yourself, settle down a little bit before you have to conquer the world again. It just feels so nice. But what happened in reality was like often I just stayed up late, and then the morning when I wake up, it was like already somewhere near the time I have to actually leave my home, and then everything will just be chaotic because I have to wash up in a very rush condition, and I just stuff some bread in my mouth and then like rushing out the door already. And yeah, so like it was never the very ideal lifestyle chilling morning I had. It's like I have a taste of summer break when the Friday is over. It felt like a Monday though. Because you had such a long break and then suddenly you have like a school again. You will be experiencing another Monday again. No worries, no worries. You still have a lot of blue Mondays waiting for you. Exciting. Yeah, so okay, back to the schedule thing. So I'm actually seriously thinking about that. Because when the semester actually started, I don't really have the opportunity to stay at home during these hours, obviously, because either I'll be at school or I'll be having some stuff. Like, even I'm not on my own, I'll have some other stuff, either a seminar or a class to teach, or like some meetings with this and that. So I'm thinking maybe our work streams during weekdays will be either happening in really early morning or really late, maybe after I got back from school. So that might be even better if I do it after my school. For example, like maybe after 6 or like after 7 at my time. So I think most of you guys will be like maybe in the afternoon or like maybe nighttime as well. So in that case, that might be even better. So we might be trying next week maybe to see if that works. And then for the weekend streams, if this time is working, I might be shifting them to later hours as well, because that will also be kind of more consistent to other streams as well, and maybe more convenient to most of us as well. Yeah, so this is currently what in my mind that I might be trying starting from next week. Oh my god, you're like those anime girls that are late with toes in your mouth. That is exactly. You know what? Animes are actually drawing from observations in actual reality life. You know? That just happened. Mum, she will be preparing breakfast for me in the morning. And then, because, when you live with your parents, you just got the privilege to never listen to your own alarms. Because your parents will be waking you up. So I have the privilege to stay up really late and then just purely relying on my parents to wake me up in the morning. And then whenever they say like yeah, Komeini, wake up already, and then I'll be like, yeah, 5 more minutes, or like 10 more minutes, and then my mom will be yelling like, yeah, well, the breakfast is already ready, like you don't have time for breakfast anymore, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, but like my mind is just like unconsciously just directly process that I can actually eat my breakfast, like have my breakfast like after I actually left home. So like, yeah, I just like my clock in my mind would just like deduct the hours or the minutes naturally. So like for example, I normally, my mom thinks I need 30 minutes for me to get prepared from bed to for example like brushing my teeth, get dressed, have my breakfast, pack stuff in like school bag and stuff whatever, and then finally get away from home, like leaving the home. Yeah, so usually my mom will be thinking like, yeah, so if you have to leave home at like 7:30 a.m. and then I have to start waking you up at like 7 or something. But then when you stayed up really late the previous night, and then you'll be thinking like, when your mom started to wake you up in the morning, like waking you up starting from 7, and then you'll be like struggling on bed and then rolling here and there and then yelling to him like, yeah, 5 more minutes, and then you'll be like thinking like, yeah, what if like things I have already packed my school bag, for example, or like, yeah, today I'll not tie that really pretty hair or stuff, I just like do the simplest ponytail, and that will be like saving me some time as well, and then and I'll be like, yeah, I can do the breakfast when I'm waiting for the bus, I don't really have to sit down at home to do it, to eat it. So like I think 15 minutes is enough for me, and then I'll be like, yeah, 10 more minutes, mom, 10 more minutes, and then usually every single morning it's like so chaotic. So I think there are like barely any times I actually sit properly in the dining room to have my breakfast. Usually I'll just like, my mom will be grabbing the sandwich that she prepared for me in the zipper bag and then I'll just like grab the bag and then like rush for the shuttle bus that I have to take to school, and then like eating on the way. But now, now I'm living alone and I do not have the privilege of my parents that there are someone in my room that will be waking me up anymore. Otherwise that would be really haunting. But so I have to really rely heavily on myself to listen to the alarm and to be able to wake up. So that's the thing that really dangerous if I slept late the previous night, because I am a really deep sleeper. So whenever I actually fall in sleep, there's barely anything that can wake me up. I think the only thing can wake me up is like my own nightmares. But like even there's like hurricane or like earthquake the outside, I'll still be falling in sleep like deeply. So if I think I've always been thinking, if there's one day I'm actually dying, I think the best way is to die when I'm sleeping, because in that case I do not have to feel any pain or like terror. I don't have to be afraid to anticipate my death is coming. Because like for example, if there's some like really bad guy, like getting a gun to you or like showing you the knife, you'll feel scared because like you'll feel like, oh, what if a gun is actually shooting me, and then I'll feel pain, and then when I bleed, there'll be a period that I'm actually suffering, you know. But what if I just like, when I'm asleep and then someone just stabbed me, that just robbed my house and just stabbed me, that's fine, because I do not feel frightened. I just dead. I'm just completely dead when I'm like unconscious. That would be the nice way to die. Yes, this is what I'm thinking in my free time. The best way to die. So yeah, what I was actually saying was like, whenever I fall into sleep, there's like barely anything on earth that can actually me up. So if if I really sleep late the other day, like the previous night, I'm actually taking a huge risk that I'm not be able to wake up on time the next morning, because no matter how many alarms I set, and no matter how high the volumes the alarms are, it's impossible. It is impossible for me to wake up. I think I usually set like five, like each alarm, like, oh god, how is English actually functioning? Um, I usually oh god, I usually set one alarm per 5 minutes. I know there are like two types of people. One type of person is like, okay, let's say we have to wake up at 7 in the morning. One type of person is just like, okay, maybe I'll set an alarm at 7, and maybe one extra alarm for like insurance. Is that the term? For security? Yeah. Maybe I'll set one more, maybe 15 minutes later. That's all. But for me, no. If I were up to wake up at 7 in the morning, I would just like set up an alarm, maybe starting from 6:30, and then I'll be like 6:35, 6:40, 6:45, 6:50, 6:55, 7, 7:05, 7:10, 7:15, and all the way maybe until 7:30, and then maybe a few more, maybe at 8:30, and then the last one will be, okay, if I don't even wake up at the very very last alarm, I just gave up, because I will definitely be late already. There's no point of getting up anyways. Just sleep. Just sleep.
Hello. Hey you.
She sound older again. Every single time you hear my stream, you think I sound older. How old do I sound like now? 60? Do you get pregnant? What the hell? What the hell? What's even the correlation of the sound getting older? Topic got kind of dark out of nowhere.
Yeah, that is how my brain works. Just random topics connecting together. Yippee!
You sound like an actual woman now, like you're a mother. You're not the first one on stream saying that. I'm not really sure is that a compliment anymore. A mother, a mommy. She's relaxed, so her voice is deeper. I think that makes sense as well. Yeah, you got a really solid point. I've never thought about that as well. But I get maybe that's true. Because whenever I feel tense, maybe I'll speak more like, yeah, in this voice maybe. I'll speak like faster and maybe more intense and maybe like this. And yeah, when I'm more relaxed, I just feel like, yeah. A mother and a mommy are actually very different. Explain. Or should I? No, do not explain. Do not. Yes, okay. I guess no, I do not guess anything. But do not explain. Yeah, okay, yeah, thanks for explanation. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yes, Koh-mæ got pregnant and now sounds 40. Yeah, people. Oh no, this is terrible.
This is terrible.
You're welcome. Why ask? Because I don't know. I ask because I don't know, and I always ask for an answer for the things I do not know. That's how I learn. That's what happened for sure. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm divorced, and then I have like 10 kids with me already. Life has been really hard, and I've been struggling. I've been really struggling to learn a living and make ends meet, and life is really, really hard. I need a sugar mommy. You're here again. God, whenever we are in the motherhood topic and whenever we are talking about mommy related stuff, you just appeared. Oh God. Oh, you're actually listening to my stream, and you just like decide this is like a appropriate time to show up. Hey, welcome to stream. Wait, let me see. There's a Chinese character there. Oh, you're from Hong Kong. Hi, Zheng. Hello. 歡迎光臨. Yo. You know what? I have to make sure. Like, where are you from? Before knowing how do I pronounce the name, I used to go older girl's mommy when I was younger. What do you mean? I feel so confused. I feel so confused. Is girl a verb? What do you mean girl other girls? Huh. I'm rooting for doll as the one. What do you mean? You mean a doll is your mommy? I think I'm too exposed to the internet right now that I'm learning so many stuff that am I supposed to learn? I used to call other girls mommy. When I was younger, they gave me good hugs and cuddles. Used to. You don't need them anymore now? No, what? At least I'm rooting for her. Wait, so are there like two people in our streams that need to find a mother right now? Do I have to start a nursery school? Maybe, guys. 10 kids would be a lot. 92 kids. Oh wow. Like there are boundaries. Or no, not boundaries. Like limitations, like physical limitations in humans. Okay, so you have to you need 1 year approximately for one. how are you be able to make 92? Okay, let's say if like all of them are like at least twins or triplets. What are the odds? Nah, I can't call females mommy. I'm a dom. I prefer baby talk women now. Why the transition? Why the transition? What self-discovery have you gone through, and now you know about that? are we going to this direction of the chat now? I'm never having a kid. I'll adopt one. Adopting is very nice as well. There are a lot of kids actually really need love just as much as their like real father and mother. So yeah. Oh wait, I'm missing a lot here. What's going on? Oh god. What's going on here? Like, come on, let's be honest. We all need a mommy, okay? Girls want me to call them mommy, but I can't. I'm older now. So are you saying like it's only because of the age? I doubt. I doubt that's the only thing about the age. Anyways, have a good day again, Komeini. I hope next time we meet, I finally found my sugar mommy. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully. All the best for that, okay? Okay? Hopefully by the next time I see you, we have another conversations. And bring me with your good news, okay? Because before I would avoid getting kissed. Wasn't my thing, huh? I liked hugs, but not kisses. That then I get older and I'm more... Okay. Nice, okay. No, but like seriously. Okay, let's do it in a more I don't know discussion base. Okay, so what you were referring to, the role itself, I don't think it's like necessary to be correlated to physical itself. I think it's more like a mental thing, right? Because like the physical stuff you were mentioning, I don't think they're necessarily related to which role you are willing to take part in a relationship, right? I think to my understanding at least, I think it's more like the mindset you have, or like the need you have, the mental need you have. Yeah. Dude, that the mummies, this is crazy. Like, guys, this, like, just imagine how I started the stream. I was just like yapping about my life so far. I was like talking about my anxieties and okay, there are stuff happening in next semester that will be like super busy. I feel very unprepared. Maybe we have to adjust the stream schedule a little bit, and then there are a lot of uncertainties, and I feel like I have to be more punctual maybe to use my time more wisely. And then suddenly we are all the way here. Yes, I'm stubborn. I'll rather girls call me... Okay. That makes sense. I guess kind of like the need you have kind of evolves when you age as well. But I think it's not really the... I don't know. Maybe just my point of view. I think it's not really the actual age itself, but more like the personality or the things that he or she can give. Is that meeting what you need, or like the roles you guys are having, the dynamics you guys are having, are they really feeling the English is so limited. Are they actually, fueling the cravings you have? So it's not really about the age itself, but I do agree that as you age, kind of like the worldview you have changes. Also, you understand yourself a little bit more as well, and the things that you thought you like might be different, comparing to the things you actually like. So I think the self exploration is like really important as well, because you kind of like have a better idea of what you actually like, and in that sense, you kind of like have a better expectation of what you want to get from the other person as well. I'm not the younger one no more. Doesn't matter if a girl is older than me. For example, if a female is 30 and then have a baby boys, I won't be able to call her mommy. I'll be like, come on, you can't do it. But like, I mean, come on. Like, you think I sound like 40 as well? Like, maybe I am. Maybe I am. I'm actually 40. I'm actually 60. I'm just like sounding 40. This actually age down for me. I appreciate it. You sound like you're a young mother. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. Yes, I have 10 babies. I'm divorced. And I'm working like I don't know, 2 shifts in a week. One day shifts and one night shift, and I'm working a really hard life. Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm still studying. But your voice cracky a little. What do you mean? So it's a little adorable, like you struggle to speak. What do you mean? I struggle to speak? Is that a compliment? Oh God. Thank you. You know what? If you live in the internet for long enough, even struggling to speak is a compliment. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm confused. I'm confused. Not like you can hear me laugh anyway. Fine. Fine. I mean, if I can make you laugh a little bit, that's very good as well. That's very good. That's very good as well. No, I know you got those forehead wrinkles, Komeini. Yes, and all the the wrinkles around my eyes as well. It's really important to take care of your skin when you're still young. For all the girls out there. But all the wrinkles are actually badges, They are the experiences you have in your life, and they prove you have lived on Earth. I can't do it anymore. Why are we even here? Why are we even here? Honestly, I don't think any girl should expect a dude to call her mommy if she sounds like a... What? What? Maybe I'm not mommy, I'm like grandmommy, maybe? I'm like, have you eaten enough? I got food for you. Little girl, I would record her voice, make her I can't. Hi Jazz, welcome to the stream. Hello. Ram, you got cookies. Thank you. So
so kind of you. I bake a cake for you as well.
Elderly Koh-mæ now, yeah. I gave birth to 92, you know. It took me quite a while, as you can guess.
Hi, Jazz.
So sorry you entered in such a very chaotic time. This is not how I usually stream, okay? Usually our streams is like really normal and we talk about really funny stuff. It's not very, very unconvincing, I know.
What?
And especially today, I was like not having a very good voice. As I said before, my voice was like, my throat is like terrible yesterday. And then today when I woke up, it was like still not in a very, very good condition. But at least, speakable. I don't know even, is that such a word, but whatever. Your voice older than before, maybe you're just tired. Or yeah, maybe more tired and maybe more relaxed. But I think like relaxing your voice is kind of like a way to protect your throat as well. Because I think it's like a similar thing about singing as well. If you like just like simply yell and like use your throat in a very tensed way, it kind of like hurt it. But if you like relax it a little bit more and then use more like your stomach to support, and that will help you protect your throat and your voice a little bit as well. Maybe you need a good night. It's way too early for me to go to sleep. It's currently just 2:20 p.m. for me. Is that nighttime for you already? And it's still a very long day ahead for me. I still have a lot of stuff to go on. It's two for you as well. Oh, I guess we're sharing the same time zone then.
Ha. Ha.
And the weather is getting hotter again these days. So usually like I guess starting from like 11 a.m. to approximately 3 to 4 p.m. is the hottest hours during the day. Yeah. We're sharing the same sun. It's getting hotter these days in the UK. Where are you? I'm in the UK. Or am I in somewhere else, do you think? Maybe I'm in your heart. I'm going to a place with horrible surface, so I might have to go. I'll have to see.
Okay.
I think I might end soon as well. Because I don't plan to stream for super long. Whoa, I'm actually streaming for 1 hour and a half already. Oh god. Yeah, you know? I was actually not planning to stream for super long, but it turns out like whenever I'm talking with you guys, I just have no idea of time, and I just like keep yapping and yapping and yapping. I really enjoy the time. I think I feel truly relaxed, as you can hear, when I'm like spending time with you all. I'm glad you don't have to collab on right now. The thing is I can't, because like as you can see, I have to kind of like enlarge my avatar to like occupy the entire screen so I can like project my stuff to the YouTube thing. I can't say that stupid word people always want me to say. I never say it anyway. Then don't say it. No matter what word is that, just don't say it. So sus. Good. I think I might. Yeah, I think I might end soon as well. No, don't text it. Text it as well. Don't say it. Don't text it. Do not. Do not let it appear out of your mind. Okay. Just keep it safely in you. Good. Yeah. Okay. A little concluding remarks we have. Actually, not really conclusion because I don't even know if that's the conclusion yet. But what I'm currently thinking about is that we might have to adjust the streaming time a little bit for two reasons. First of all, it's about the time zone because what comes to my attention is that the streaming time is really not convenient for some of the people, and I really want to adjust a little bit because I mean I am basically available to stream in a different time as well. So yeah, it just come to my mind that
Oh, hello.
I'm a really big supporter of Map Pride. Can I watch your channel and subscribe to you? Yes. Thank you very much. Do I call you girly or what should I call you? Welcome. Hello. But yeah, you might want to explain a little bit to me what is Map Pride.
Because I barely know stuff in the internet. I'm just a blank sheet of paper, you know.
I'm too new to the internet. Map is minor attracted person. What do you mean? Do you mean you are attractive?
Oh, I see.
So can you explain a little bit more to me? Yeah, teach me. I've never learned that before. Are you attractive but you're minor? Is that what literally it means? That maybe I'm attracted by you. I'm just saying. But yeah, teach me.
And thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Haha.
Yeah. I think I know what LGBTQ is. Yeah. But there's like a huge spectrum of that, and I didn't really know a lot about that. But yeah, I do have some friends, like in real life, that belong to the group, so I've heard a little bit about that, but I'm not too involved to it, so there are, and what I know is that there's like a huge spectrum, and then there are like a lot of definitions in that, so... You're 20.
Welcome.
This sounds bad. What do you mean? Which part? I don't get it. I'm confused. Wait. I go straight into what, talking about anime instead, and nobody can know and everything. Did you? What? Yes, I was responding to a YouTube chat just now. What is the minor part? I don't really get it. Should I go Google it myself? There are a lot of education coming on the stream. There are too many things for me to learn. Okay, let me search it. What is Oh wait. I see it now. What do you mean? Wait. 1 second. One second. Thanks for reminding me that I actually had to look into it. I don't think I support that. Um, n- yeah, I just look into it, and unfortunately, I do not support it fully. Um, I think right. I think this is a completely new concept to me. I might need some time to learn more about that or like process the information I just saw before I can give a very solid comment or like my ideas on it. So I do not dare to say any bold words right now. But just from the definition in a brief words of description that I just saw, I don't uh on the reality, yeah, we were talking about the minor part, right? I don't think like that part is not necessarily only in the LGBTQ part, right? Um, yeah, yeah. I can't simply say I am fine with you being that or not. Um, I mean, okay. Let me see if I can try to frame it in in English. Um, okay, I do believe that each of us have our own fantasies and some things that we maybe the darker side of it that we do not dare to say it out loud or do not dare to share it. Um, and some things that might be really bad or even illegal or criminal. I can't say that if you it, like I can't say I'm the one to judge or I am the one being able to say something is allowed to do it, something is good or something is bad. I'm definitely not the person to say anything on that because I mean I myself am flawed as well. So and I can't simply judge a person by the stuff that he or she reviews or like he or she says out loud because they are all other people in the world that there might be thoughts in their head but they just do not say it out loud. So um if I simply judge a person by something I observe on the cover, that would be very unfair. So and I do believe that if you are a human, there are things that you desire that might be really bad. And so I can't simply say it in a word that I just simply say it. I support it or I do not support it. If you're saying something about the minor, if I'm just like reading the definition just now or like reading a very brief description just now, I personally don't think that I support that part. But if you're saying that if I, support you as a person in general, then definitely just know that you are loved and you're supported. But like if you're mentioning if that specific aspect of yours is supported by me or do I go in line with that? Personally, I do not, I guess. It's only bad if it's forceful or manipulative, like any other relationship with anyone. Yeah, as I said, because if it's from the definition I saw just now, it's like more of like the things happening in your head. I think just like as I said, there are a lot of very bad fantasies or dark fantasies, let me say. It's not only limited to minor itself. There might be all other aspects. There are too many things in this world that people can create and can be fantasizing about. So I can't just simply say it. This is correct or wrong, because like we all have these like little things in our head we might be thinking about that we might just be secretly liking, you know. So as long as you make sure that these things you have in your head, just keep it in your head, and you're not kind of like revealing it in actions or maybe causing harm to actual people, I can't say it's like fatal or like it's like absolutely wrong. As long as like you think about it, if it makes you feel better, yeah, right. But I think it is, the only line is that it might be more dangerous if you are very attached to it and you are like keep thinking a bit about it like on a daily basis, and then kind of like, because you will have like the kind of like self-fulfilling prophecy. you you like it, you keep thinking about it, you start believing it, and then that kind of like beliefs or thoughts might be getting to affect your actual behavior, because you might be very irrational now that you think your thoughts and your actions are very independent, and that they might not affect each other at all, and then things might be really rational that you think like, okay, fantasies are my fantasies only, they are only thoughts in my head, and I will never apply them in real life and nobody will be harmed. I think the only thing that might be dangerous is that if that actually, the thoughts is actually really getting deep rooted in your head, and then until one day you might be, that might be affecting your actual actions as well. And the thing is, it will not be like changing 100% in one night. It might be changing gradually. Like maybe one day you start doing something harmless, and then after that trial you feel like you might want to try something more to excite yourself. um, Maybe you will go deeper and deeper. So just like a little reminder, make sure to draw the line very clearly, what you have in mind and what actually you're experiencing in real life. I think the bottom line is always do good to others and always treat others nicely, and I think otherwise you're good. It's just an attraction, it is in real life too. It's a sexuality like any other. You don't force yourself on someone just cause you like them. But if you approach and ask and they say yes, it's fine. It's an attraction. I treat it like any other attraction. If I see someone, I tell them. If I say no, I back off. But if they agree to be together, I will. I'm not sure if the law differs between places, but I've heard like in some places even both parties are voluntary to do something. But if like one side is underage, the other side will get arrested as well. Like even they both claim that they are voluntary to do something. So just be aware of that. And also, I think it's something. I mean, I don't know myself. Maybe because of my education background, my parents, they taught me, and maybe I'm raised in church, so maybe I might think a little bit different. So don't feel offense about that. But what I think is my actions and my feelings, what I do, is not only constrained by the law itself. I mean, at least for me, I constrain myself, my behavior, my words, my thoughts are something more than just the law. I think the law is just like the minimal that one can follow. You can follow the laws completely, but you're still a very bad person. The law doesn't cover most of the stuff that a human should do or should not do. I mean, at least for me, again, I'm not sure. I've never talked about these things on the internet, and I never know the boundaries of what I should really discuss about. I mean, obviously I do have a stance on that. But I think whatever I feel uncertainty of something I should do or should not do, should talk or should not talk, I always refer to what is good. What should I define of the thing being a good thing to do or not? If I'm not sure about if I should do something. Always I just take a step back, and I will think about what will others feel if I do this thing. Will they feel good? Will they feel bad? If this is something that's doing others for good, then after like thinking it twice or thrice, I might still do it. So this is something I constrain myself to do beyond the law itself, because I often think like law is designed to do the minimal, doing something really, really the minimal. Law is kind of weird. Plus, some younger people lie and say they are older to have a chance to with an older person sometimes, and I see that as a sign that drawing's rigid line is just kind of dumb. If two people want to be together, nothing is gonna stop them. Partially I agree with them. Love really doesn't matter much with age, but the cautious is you have to be sure that the party in the younger age is really having a clear mind to decide what is good and what is bad already. And does he and she have the clear definition or a very clear mind to decide and know clearly what is love already? And I think the dangerous part here, beyond the law, I think we're no longer talking about the law, because I think we both agree that law is just the minimal part. But talking about does age really matter in terms of love, I think it doesn't matter in the condition that both are adults already. I'm saying I'm not forbidding like any sort kind of like puppy love, like those kind of like you're still in like high school and you're like experiencing really fun time together. Yeah, I'm not saying like anything wrong with that. Maybe you're like enjoying each other's company in like puberty, and then having some really good memories at school. But what I'm saying that if you involve something beyond just like simply dating, hanging out, and doing something fun, that might involve some consequences. And if one party is like having a very young age, that might consist of the danger that he or she is not able to think very thoroughly yet, or his thoughts might be manipulated by the others without noticed. So he or she might think that yeah, I do this because I love him, or like I do this because I love her, but like that thought can be easily manipulated. And just be very honest, when you're in love, you can't be thinking really rationally anymore. So wait, what? I trust people to understand their emotions, especially by like 14. I understood myself and my desires at 14. Again, maybe because I'm doing statistics, I can't say the probability is absolutely zero that one is able to be super duper clear about his or her own desires, or like understanding all consequences and all her or his or her decisions already at 14. I'm not rejecting this probability that might happen, but I'm just saying the curve in general, most just do not know. Because let's just be super honest, when you're just 14, you're just the age of like just graduated from primary school, I guess, just entering the very early stage of the secondary school, right? So at that age, you're still exploring yourself, your body is still growing. It's like the time you're just exploring the world, because there's such a huge transition of the environment you're experiencing, of the school lifestyle you're having. Maybe your relationships with your parents are having like a transition as well. and maybe you have like met a bunch of new friends as well. You have a completely different education system. You are exploring basically every single bit in your life in a very different way. So I can't just claim it very boldly that most of the people know themselves very well already at the age of 14. But I also, as I said, I do not, I do not, what is the term again? I do not reject, yes, I do not reject the probability that one could be very well developed at this age already. But I'm just saying that most of the people do not. So that's why I think it is very dangerous to start something with these age group, because it is too easy to shape their minds and to change something. And the consequence of that could be really tremendous, because you might be shifting their life, their path completely different. I'm just honest and myself, you seem very nice and interesting. I'm here as a map, and I'll be subscribing because you're interesting. Thank you, thank you. Again, I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm being honest with you as well, because I just don't feel like I want to say completely, yeah, you know, being the fake, supportive kind of like streamer, and then just like spreading fake positivity anywhere, and just say like, yeah, I support anything, and then say, yeah, you're kind, you're so loved and supported. I don't want to say that, because I don't think that is what you wanted as well. But I just think like it's like we all need to know each other more. There are too many kinds of people in this world, and the spectrum is really really large. There's never just like black or white. There are too many shades between, and then I always think like the world is too large, and then it's always lacking the platforms for communications, you know. And I often think a lot of conflicts or can be actually English is hard. Not a lot of conflicts can actually disappear. Can I say that way? Or yeah, if we just like talk a little bit more and understand each other a little bit more. Do you like my profile pic? Your avatar is pretty cute. Thank you. Yeah, your avatar is cute as well. My avatar is like, I've been using it for quite a long while. I actually am using the model from an app called Reality app, and yeah. But the bad side of, like the good side of it, let's say it first, is that I really love the drawing style, and it kind of like the pieces I have ensembled together quite well, and then it kind of like represented my personality, and it kind of like yeah, as well, and then it kind of like captured my face quite well, despite sometimes it get really laggy. But the bad side is that a lot of stuff I have to get through gaches, and I'm like a super broke student, and I don't have the money, so like I'm pretty much using the same stuff for a long while. But I guess after all, it's like myself, the Komeini myself matters, right? Not my avatar matters, right? I remember hating people thinking I didn't understand anything. I was a teen, 13 to 17, and I understood the world and myself, and I hated people telling me I didn't. Oh god, it's very relatable. I think I experienced that extreme rebellious puberty. No, I'm not saying you're rebellious, just saying what my experience was. I was like having constant quarrels with my parents for a huge period of time, because I just think I can do a lot of stuff, and I never think the world understands me. But what I experience now, and obviously I'm no longer just 13 to 17, and what I experience now is that this is exactly the stage why I say during puberty there are a lot of changes and there are a lot of new exposures, and you are kind of like exploring more and understanding yourself more. So this is a huge step or milestone for self self exploration, and this is a tough period. But then after this, you figure out a lot more than you thought you did, and then you will be understanding yourself more. I I am sure that after a few years, when you look back, um, you find yourself kind of different. Um, why did I say I'm quite sure? Again, I'm not saying like 100% of people in the world must be having the same exact same growth path, growth path. I'm just saying that from a personal experience, I thought I knew well, and I thought I understood myself pretty well, and I thought like the world doesn't understand me. Um, I thought I would pretty much be the way I was like for my the rest of my life. But it turns out when I first come to the UK, when I get into another new environment, when I got exposed to a much larger world, when there are a lot of like insecurities and a lot of new challenges bombarding me, and I just became a completely different person. Um, when I met, I remember like a couple of weeks ago when I went to like a gathering with some of my secondary school friends, and they were like so surprised. They feel like I'm a complete different person, and they was wondering, oh yeah, you were not like this back then when you were in secondary school. I think I've kind of mentioned that before. I was like really restless before, really like arrogant, and then arguing a lot, and then kind of like constantly having a very bad temper, and then yeah, that was what Komeini was before. And then when you're like beaten up by the world sufficiently many times, you kind of like you'll just be more humble, and then you'll just like start to know yourself better, like knowing your position better, and then your character might be changing a lot as well. I mean, that is what I experienced. I'm 20 and I have learned new stuff, but my understanding hasn't changed much. Things are simple bad, but simple the world is like crazy right now, and being poor doesn't help. Yeah, I think you have a really good point. Is that not only us ourselves are changing, but also the world is changing, and the old self you knew in the newer world might be not fitting anymore. So then you might be adapting to the world, and you kind of like behave differently again. So who knows? There are too many combinations that might happen when you're living in the world, and there are too many uncertainties and possibilities. But that is exactly why living on Earth is fun, because you can never predict accurately what will happen in the future. You just get yourself prepared, enjoying every bit of it, and keep exploring. Everyone is different. Some adults don't know up from down, and someone can understand everything at a very young age. Yes, I do agree there is like a spectrum on it. What I was saying earlier was I think just a personal thought on why having relationships kind of like with really young people is kind of dangerous. Again, I'm not neglecting, no, rejecting. English is so hard. I'm not saying that puppy love is not okay. I think maybe let me be clearer. I think like the age gap. So if you're both like during your puberty and you're exploring things together, that's fine. But like if one of the party is like super old already, but another is like still a child, I think that's the point when it's dangerous. But like if you're old enough, let's say one of you are like 20 years, no 20 still, like one of you is like 30 years old and another one is like, I don't know, maybe 70. Yeah, you have like a 40-year age gap, but like both of you are mature enough adults, I believe, and you have your own decision, and I do not care about that. I only like respect and then have a very good blessings for you all. But But like, if this 40-year-old gap happened in like younger age, if one of the party is like, you know, 10, is that a little bit extreme? Like one of them is 10 and other one is 50. That obviously is problematic, right? Yeah, I think being more open to it is kind of good as well. It's kind of like a lot of people may be judging because they do not know enough about that, and they are judging with pre-assumptions, and maybe enlarging the misunderstanding a bit. But also, I think if you are being open about that, I guess you might be you need to be aware that you might have to get involved in a lot of conversation. I'm not saying that you have to get involved in those purely criticizing with no constructive discussion at all. But I'm saying that there must be opposite opinions, and yeah, I'm just thinking, because if you're saying my honest view, I still don't completely get into it, or like completely get in line with that. But if you're saying that, yeah, this thing only happened in your mind and sometimes that excites you or makes you happy a little bit, I can't say it's like completely wrong. I will only say like, yeah, it will be dangerous if you have this thing in your mind constantly, that might potentially affect your behavior before you notice it. Again, I guess consensus is not really protecting enough, or safe enough if one of them is still in a very fresh or young age, because even if they think they know themselves well, they might not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the view I have on this issue. As I said, this is the very first time I've known about this term, so thank you for introducing that to me. Yeah, but as I said, I do not dare to say anything very solid before I actually dig into it and have a very thorough research. Maybe that's just a practice to be in the academia. Never say anything very solid before you actually know very thoroughly about it. So that's just my very brief view about that. I think if you're saying something with like really young age people, I think you have to be really cautious, because even they think they know about themselves, even they think they know what they really want, even they are completely honest with you, that they think that they claim they know it, it might not be true. It might not be completely true. Or like, but what I mean is true is not that they are lying, but maybe they do not know themselves as well as they thought they knew. So um, again, I think like this age is like the golden age for exploration, and there are a lot of changes happening in between, and just be cautious, because I think you're a very kind person as well, and then you never want to potentially potentially affect these people in a bad way as well, right? So yeah, this is what I have in mind so far. Um, 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 um. Your avatars still pretty. Not many people got them. The eyes you got in reality. Really? Yeah, yeah. As I said, I think because I got the lenses in a pretty ancient ages, and I don't think the gacha like the theme has returned, so maybe there are no chances to get it anymore.
Ha! Who knows?
But I love them really well. I think they fit me well as well. I focus on present moments. If someone says they want to do things, I'll do it. And if at any point they don't want to continue, I'm completely fine with walking away. Nobody has to be with me or talk to me. I respect that. I personally, I can never do that though, because once I'm attached to a person, I will be stuck in a very, very long while. I think I've shared the story before. That yeah, there is a one guy at school that I think I just fall severely in love with that guy. We didn't turn out like having anything, just not even dating. But the thing is, after like kind of I kind of like what is that term in English? Oh my god. I kind of like confessing, is that the word? Like I think before graduation in secondary school, I kind of like confessing the feelings on him, and then yeah, he rejected me, and then I just spent years getting out of that. I guess I spent over 10 years to get out of that feelings, or like that kind of like memories. So it cannot happen to me, never. If I emotionally get attached to a person, I just stuck with that forever. It is really hard for me to recover from it. No. I'll always have feelings. It's just okay walking away and finding someone else, even if I'll always like them. I think it's just like maybe habits different. For me, I don't know. I kinda treasure like having that experience with the person that I truly love. So if I'm not like really severely in love with that person, I rather just do not start anything. Yeah, because I know myself pretty well that yeah, I will feel very attached, and then kind of the like the words, the mind, physical touch stuff, everything to me is just like non-separable. So if I go on a date, but I think like no, I can never separate my mind. It's like okay, I still love this person, but like I'm going on a date with that person, and I just still love the third person. No, this never happened to me. I don't think it's possible for me. But I guess no. I'm just like too naive to say anything solid on these because, as I said, I've never dated in my life. So this is always easy to say on words that I can do something and I cannot do something. But as far as I know about myself, no, I'm terrible in forgetting someone and to moving on. Right. Okay, cool. So I guess oh god, this is way longer than I thought I will be streaming. So but thank you very much for joining everyone. I have a really good conversation with you all today and I learned a lot of stuff. And yeah, I learned the word of hobby. Nice. Yeah, there are too many things in the world that I haven't learned. So I'm really glad that you guys are always teaching me more stuff, and I really love you all. And yeah, so I really treasure every second I'm talking with you all, and as you guys can hear from my voice, I always feel much more relaxed when I'm talking with you all. So you're very nice. Thank you. But you will not say that if you know me like 10 years earlier. You'll think like I'm the super bad person. Just saying. Yeah. So I think like speaking with more people helped me to be more humble and more open as well. As well. Does your model have a full body? Yes, I do. But unfortunately, it's like only a 2D model. And I can't really have like 3D emotions like some of the VTubers, like they can do all the riggering with their like hands, gestures, emotions and stuff as well. So unfortunately, I can't really do that. And the issue with thing is like kind because I'm using the avatar from the reality app itself, and I don't own the model myself. So yeah, there are a lot of limitations with it. Mm. And yeah, and another thing is like, could we see it possible? Yeah, maybe in future streams, I think it's possible. The only reason is that before streaming today is really embarrassing and funny, because like in every single stream, I kind of like try not to wear the same outfit, so like kind of like give you guys like a little surprises as well, and a little refreshment and changes as well. So the thing is, cause I came back home really late today, and I started up my stream in a very urgent manner. So I just changed my top, and then I didn't change the bottom, and then now they're not matching. It's just like that when you're having like your Microsoft Teams meeting, and you are like wearing a suit on the top and then wearing your pajamas at the bottom. Like a similar situation with me right now. So if I just zoom out right now, there would be like very embarrassing situation. So I think I would not do it for the stream. But I think if I'm more well prepared in the future stream, I'll do it. Okay, I promise. You can't move your thing around while on stream. Depend what you want me to move. So because the assets on my background are all just like ensembled together by me on the OBS studio, so I can move them. For example, this onigiri over here, I can enlarge it a little bit for you. Yeah, these assets, yes, I can move them around. I mean, my avatar as well, I can move them as like a media, as you can imagine, on a canvas. Like I can move them around. But if you mean that can my avatar like dance or like move around, can I sit down, stand up? Can't really do stuff. You couldn't show your full model real quick? Not this stream, nope. Because I am currently very badly dressed now, and I don't want that record to be shown in my VOD. So no, not today. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe in future when I'm more prepared. And at least I have a matchy bottom, okay? Okay? Not today, not today. Because I didn't prepare for that. So no, not today. Right, so what are the different outfits, different models? I mean, from the reality app, we can have different models. I can be a male the other day as well, because that is just like settings. I can like do all the changings and like design my facial, like the characteristics, all from start. But I guess like several reasons. So first of that is I'm simply lazy. I don't want to change, like have big changes every stream. And the second reason is like I kind of like am attached to this character already, and I kind of like want to build a bonding with the viewers with the same character as who like representing myself. So I do not really want to change like the facial stuff and my appearance that much. So usually I just like messing around with like the outfits or like a little access here and there, but mostly I don't really want to change big things. And the third thing is because most of the items we have to get from the reality app is from gachas, and that requires real money, and then it's not guaranteed that we always get the stuff that we want. So mostly the stuff you see appearing on me now is that I get from a couple of years ago when the currency in the app is still kind of low. But now it's like there's a huge inflation in the app, so it's really costly for me to get new stuff as well. No, sorry at all. But can you not change the outfit when streaming? Okay, the thing is, let me verbally describe to you. I can, but it is just very complicated because currently I'm not only streaming. No, it's not rude at all. It's not rude at all because I have ADHD as well. So I'm definitely very relatable to that. Yeah, so let me explain a little bit and then you will know how complicated it is. So currently I'm streaming in both the Reality app itself and also the YouTube platform. So the thing is, when I'm streaming on the Reality app itself, even I get my outfit changed, the all the buttons will be showing on the YouTube stream because what I'm currently showing on YouTube is just like a projection from my tablet screen, from my Reality stream, to the OBS studio and then to the YouTube studio. So any buttons I touch on my screen will be shown on the YouTube stream as well, and that would be absolutely chaotic. There's one solution, is that I can temporarily move away my avatar, which is moving the projection screen away from the live stream screen, and then get changed, and then move my avatar back again. And then, but doing that will cause a delay in my Reality stream because all the changings and the delays will be, because I can't really stop the stream I'm currently on in the Reality app. So all the changes will be happening in real time, and the viewers there will be having to wait me for that. So I don't think it's really worth it for the time and all the complicatedness. I'm just inventing words. Apologize for my very poor English today. Yeah, so I don't really think it's worth it to simply just show the full body and then I get all the things changed and then stuff, and then just simply showing for a few seconds. So if I get myself more prepared, I mean at least getting more consistently dressed in future, I just like zoom out in my tablet and then just simply show you, and I can just zoom in again. That would be a lot easier. I don't have to like move my stuff away and then moving in again and then maybe just changing scenes again, and that will be saving a lot more time. I hope it's getting a little bit clear. Right. I do think I have to stop. I have been yapping for over 2 hours. That is like much longer than I thought I want to stream. But I do truly, genuinely enjoy the time I have with you all. So thank you very much again for joining today. It's really well, there should be a quick outfit thing for any VTuber stuff. There actually is. If I simply just stream in the Reality app, I don't really have to care about my screen display projecting directly on my OBS studio, thus my YouTube stream, and then I can just simply change. That's fine. But the thing, because it's like limited by my technical issue, a technical ability, and also limited by my budget and limited by the willingness for me to stream in dual platforms. So this is now currently the best setting I can do. So I like whenever I'm streaming, like I cannot touch any of my devices. They have to simply display the images, so there will not be any distractions happening on the screen. Yeah. And as you can see, like the resolution of my avatar is actually not the best because I do not own the model myself, and all I have is simply projecting my tablet screen. You know that the resolution was way worse before, because I was using my phone and the phone screen was like smaller, and so the resolution was like way worse before. Yeah, and then now I just like think, oh, yeah, maybe it will be better if I like stream on my tablet, and maybe the screen is a little bit larger, the resolution will be a little bit larger. So it's like a lot better already comparing to previously. But still, the resolution is still a little bit. I don't know. The edges is still a little bit like weird, but this is currently the best I can do already. But still, this will be a little bit distracting because like all the comments on my reality app will be showing on the YouTube screen as well, and then you will be seeing like words like comments covering my entire face, and that would be really distracting. So it's not the most ideal for most of the viewers here as well. Right. Okay, I will make sure I'll make sure I dress properly next time, okay? Okay. Just in case you wanna see my pants next time. Right. Thank you very much. You're so sweet. Thank you. And thank you for joining the stream as well. A very nice conversation, and I really learned a lot today. As I said, just a little concluding remarks. For future streams, because I am thinking I might be humongously busy in the coming weeks, and gradually more and more chaotic life when the semester is approaching. So yes, I'll try next time. Okay. Oh, by the way, how do I call you? How do I call you? Give me a name, or do I simply call you Girly if you appear again? Yeah. So in the next week, I think I will. Ew, cutie. Welcome to stream. I'm just about to end though. But welcome. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'll call you Girly then. Yeah. So starting from next week, I will try to stream a little bit later and see if that works. And then if that works, we might be keeping the pattern for the coming weeks, and also when the semester actually started, then I will have my very chaotic life in the daytime, and then get back home having a little bit of relaxation with you all, and maybe streaming a little bit, working or doing whatsoever when I'm at home again. So that is what I'm currently planning. So next week we might be doing a little bit of later streams and see if that works. And again, I'll try to see if I can manage to set up schedule tonight. If there is something that I have to confirm, and otherwise I'll send it out tomorrow. Right, and very good time with you all. I hope you all take care in the meanwhile, before I meet you all again. And please take good care of yourself. Stay very hydrated, healthy and happy. And I'll see you all very soon, okay? Thank you very much for joining. Love you all. Bye bye, people. Bye bye.